Hello, welcome back, everyone. I'm just kind of messing with the Game Boy here a little bit, so there we go. I had a slider wrong, so now it has some echo. It's gone now. Yeah, what's playing right now is one of the games in the bundle here, so we'll talk about them in a second. But how's everyone doing? A few people here, hopefully, but we'll see. Playing some Game Boy games. It felt like something more kind of laid back or less effort on my part, perhaps. But I also love new games for old systems. I think that's awesome and super neat. So the Game Boy is no exception. This is a Heritage Bundle, or Handheld Heritage Bundle on itch.io. I think it's going for another couple of days. Rizobst, welcome. It's just a collection of 30 new developed games. Not all of them are brand new. Some of them are a couple years old, if not more. But all of them are modern developed Game Boy games. And they all work on real hardware, supposedly. So I thought to myself, I can, hook up the Super Nintendo and do the Super Game Boy. I was like, I'll just do it on a Mister this time. So that's what we're going to play on tonight. It is by far the easiest solution for streaming and everything. Hi there. This is She0813. So hi there. Welcome. All right. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of bleeps and bloops tonight. So I guess you can mute, I guess, if it gets too jarring. Although I do love 8-bit music and soundtrack and stuff, it can get a little jarring after a while. So, but this bundle is really cool, and I'm not, I have nothing invested in this. I just think this cool bundle. Oh, okay. Welcome again then. I'm not sponsored by them or any kickback or anything like that. I just saw the bundle and it's 30 games. I'm like, heck, that's really cool. So I bought it for my own money. But yeah, you can find itch.io. It's the Handheld Heritage Bundle. Yep. So you can... No, yeah, the Super Game Boy does not support the color palette of the Game Boy Color, at least to my knowledge. As far as I know, you can only apply like different colors than the original Game Boy, if you will. And you can also use the built-in color palette switcher in the Super Game Boy, but it does not support color. Like, you can't put a color game and get all the full colors you would on a color Game Boy. It has to be a Super Game Boy enabled game for that. There are quite a few that are really cool. I do, for example, enjoy the Donkey Kong game on there. Fantastic. But yeah, so right now you're listening to... yeah, so no, this is all ROMs. So when you buy them, you get a basic download links to all the ROMs. Many of them are made also for, it's made for, say, the Pocket, Analog Pocket, and they have different, some games have Master System versions, but all of them have a Game Boy or Game Boy Color version. We'll see here, it's going to be switching around. Some of these games have been sold at retail, not retail, but they have had boxed versions. Some of them may do or not, but yeah, when you buy this bundle, you get them all at least in the digital format, just GB files or GBC files that the Mister can read, or you can put on a flash card. So that's my goal here, was that I'm going to put it on my Easy Junior flash card I use for my Game Boy, and I can play them on there, but that's not something I can, not something I can stream from easily, so the Mister makes that pretty trivial. So yeah, running on the Mister, there is one cart in here, or one game in the collection that's basically just a music player, like you're listening to right now. That has a whole bunch of different tracks on it, which is pretty cool. But game or not, that's up to you to decide, I guess. But still, it's pretty nice. You can put that into your real Game Boy and use it as a jukebox. So I am going to try and use a filter on here tonight. To make it simulate kind of like a Game Boy-esque thing here. Let me know if this looks awful, because it's trying to simulate little LCD pixels, right? And I love the look of that, so let me know if it just looks terrible on stream and I can disable it, but I don't know. It has a certain charm and quirk to it, because to me, the look of the Game Boy is kind of tied to that kind of pixel grid, right? It's so defined on it. This is using a Game Boy color-based filter idea, so... Evening Bluebird, I have not yet. I thought about maybe streaming with that one, but we'll have to do that at some point. I'm not sure when, but I'm really curious about that one, because this is a big new update. For those not aware, ZSNES, ZSNES, whatever you want to say, or in Swedish it'd be ZSNES, has been brought back to life. The original developer has come back, and they've made some pretty dramatic improvements to it, or built it from scratch. Modern Vintage Gamer did a great video on it, showcasing some of the features, including like automatic widescreen patching, upgraded textures, a whole bunch of stuff, audio enhancements, and ton of features and everything. So it's looking really promising, and it has the same interface as the classic Seas NES, so that's, you know, very nostalgic, of course. Yeah, maybe we'll find a game here in the bundle. So I slapped them on here. Here are all the games that are in this bundle. So there's 30 games in total here, so might just do randomness. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's awesome. I want to do that with my Game Boy Color. I've done that, the Funny Playing IPS screen, in my Game Boy DMG, and it looks great. And I really want to do that to the Color, because I know the Color one supposedly is really good, right? It's got that fully laminated screen, and I really want to do that, because my childhood Game Boy Color is the original purple one with the original screen. And yeah, it is what it is, right? I actually tried a couple of these games. We'll try a simple one first, because I did enjoy this game. It was pretty funny. All Humans Must Die is this game. Again, let me know if the pixel grid overlay looks terrible on stream here, but... So what's caused like a swarm of Game Boy games to come out has been the Game Boy Studio, right? It's kind of like a simplified development tool to make Game Boy games. This is sort of like a reverse Space Invaders. And, you know, it's not super deep from what I can tell, but it's just charming as heck, so... You know, we're going to be listening to a lot of bleeps and bloops tonight. I mean, there's a whole sub... You know, what do we call it? Like, group for composing music on Game Boy and the NES and stuff like that. You know, people can do amazing things with it, but it's still limited to what it is, right? It's part of the charm, but... Yeah, this is a... You have 60 seconds to crush those humans. There we have samples. Impressive. A lot of these have PC versions as well, so you can just play it directly on your PC. Yeah, it's basically reverse Space Invaders, and you gotta zap all the humans here. That's pretty much it, but it's a neat concept, right? So it's like, this would have been, I mean, a commercial game like back in the day. There was plenty of games that were even less featured than this. It's really charming, and basically trying to get a high score over 60 seconds, and some games in this bundle are this simplistic, and some games are considerably more complicated and more complex. But I am a little curious to try these on the real hardware as well. But yeah, I really do want to do the Game Boy Color, because I had the Game Boy original in the heyday. Like, my dad bought 2 of them, actually, so we could play Link games and everything. But, and then I inherited or got those. But then the Game Boy Color I bought much later, after it had already come out, while I was doing my military service in Sweden, which you do at, you know, 18, 19, 20, whatever, thereabouts. So that's what I played on the bus right into my military place. So the Game Boy Color, I didn't play that many, and I almost forget how many Game Boy Color games there are. There's so many of them that I didn't realize. I think that maybe it wasn't as popular in Europe, I don't know. Maybe it was, but I didn't remember seeing as much. It might have been just I wasn't as interested in Game Boys at that point. Until the Game Boy Advance came out. I mean, I love that system, but got the screen. Yeah, it's basically a reverse Space Invader, so it's a cool idea. There's Stick on Blues, welcome. We're bleeping and blooping our way through here. Yeah, Tetris is just ridiculous. I remember playing so many hours of that. Super Mario Land as well. And I have all these carts still, and I did Funny Play update my childhood Game Boy. Did a video on that a couple years ago now, but... And the difference is dramatic, or, like, in many of these situations, it is what you think it was. That's what you remember, right? Turn up the bleeps and bloops a little bit. I'm gonna get ya. Trying to make them not too loud, because some of these are going to be a little... It's just a cowboy shooting right into the air. Must be America. I honestly don't know if the game is anything more than this, but still. Not sure. What rendering techniques do you think you're using here, Pixel? This, Horror after shaders here. could be Glide, right? But yeah, quite retro. Again, let me know if the filter looks alright. Because yeah, I like the pixel overlay to make that grid thing. It just, again, that screams Game Boy to me, but it might not catch on very well on stream. Ah. Make sure you watch it in the high school. Well, alright. That might be the whole game, so. Some of these games are quite simplistic or quick, right? And some are going to be much more complicated because the, you know, the depth of these games vary greatly, and that's to be expected. Yeah, I think we actually beat it. So you got to do like a high score run. So this may not have been a full release back in the day, right? You would have been pretty bummed if you had spent... Hey, see, it says Pixel. Yeah, there you go. It says Pixel. You would have been pretty bummed if you spent, you know, 30, 40, 50 bucks or whatever. I think that's what the games cost in Sweden. They were about 300-400 kroner, which is about, you know, between 30 and 50 bucks probably. All right, well, there we go. We beat one game already tonight. Holy cow, we're on a roll here. So, let's pick a random one. Dangerous Demolition. That sounds promising. There it is. This feels very much like a game from the era. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, we're shooting. Well, that's cool, but... Oh, so you have to... Oh, I see. Like a play on Arkanoid. Oops, apparently you're not supposed to run into that thing. I'm so confused. I should probably have figured out rules here. So you're shooting them while dodging them, I see. So it's like an Arkanoid, reverse Arkanoid. It's kind of a theme here now of reverse stuff. Oh, yeah, okay. Getting the hang of it now, maybe. Ah! At least you move rapid. Okay, they only break stuff when they're filled in or blocked like that. Otherwise, it's just a matter of, like, you can probably use a lot of skill here, or you just gotta dodge like crazy. Yeah, this definitely feels like it would have been a real title like that. One left. And we get it through random chance, we're gonna have to... You can't impact or affect the, how did I... Oh, say, Whew. Yeah, this very much feels like it could have been a game, for sure. You know, pretty simple premise. It's kind of like a gimmick, and then... I'm still confused on what lets me pass through it or not, or if that's just... random chance or something. Stay up there, freaking ball. Ah! I don't think it's safe to be in this demolition zone. Okay, one left. Yes! That was poor luck there, I think. I mean, all skill. Like the music change when you get the, yeah, now it's really going on its breakout, This is the type of game the Game Boy was almost made for. I guess I should ask, what are some of your guys' favorite, original Game Boy games? I have my list, but I'm sure, anyone who had one growing up or later or whatever, it was a pretty fantastic music. Yeah, you're right, it's a little Kung Fu-esque. Get in the corner. There we go. All right, so you can direct it. It's just slippery. Oof. So I'm still unsure on the collision here. Use it. Got a little Cobra Triangle thing going too, feels like. Alright, so there's a method to the madness here. But yeah, as far as like list, for me it's really hard to think of anything except Link's Awakening. I mean, it's just... Oh my god, 3 of them. Oh, jeez, Louise. Oh, take time. This is a very dangerous work environment. Is there no OSHA inspector around here? It was, I got it for, I don't remember, birthday or Christmas or something, but I couldn't believe, yeah, I was gonna die on this one. I couldn't believe the size of that game as I started playing it. It's like, it felt like an entire adventure in your pocket, and it just felt surreal almost. Like, yeah, you look at the graphic stuff, like it was not like Link to the Past or anything, but it was just so deep of a game. Every room or square of the map was just something to do, right? So oh, okay. Yeah, I might have to try that. Because I guess I could, like... Okay. There's definitely a skill ceiling here that I am not reaching. Get out of my corner! Whew. Stressful. I think it's gonna get easier. We'll see how long... Oh my goodness. We got it. Oh, jeez. Get out of here. Got it. Okay, I think that should hopefully do it. Whew. Wait, I definitely, this could have been a full, I mean, it screams original Game Boy. It's a well-designed game. It's, you know, it's, requires a little bit of skill, but there were so many of these single-screen puzzle games on the Game Boy. As Kicks comes to mind, it was much slower pace, but just on everything else. It's actually fantastic how many random games were ported to the Game Boy, because there are many, many, many. Come on. Do it! Come on, do it! Whew, it's a little intense. I don't want to make the ball angry. Come here. Yeah, if you do this skillfully, I'm sure it's a lot quicker. Jeez. I was gonna say, there were so many games that you don't expect to be. I mean, there's, what, a Street Fighter port, there's Killer Instinct, I got that on Game Boy, and it's actually, I mean, for what it is, it's actually quite good, so, you know, like, you don't expect games like that to be done, but there was... Okay, what's the deal with this one? Oh, I gotta shoot it. Well, that was easy. I see, so we're making it... That was a lot of build up for bam. Hey, Duty Think DS, thanks so much. I believe you're the group behind this bundle, right? So it's I love the fact I mentioned earlier that it's awesome to see newer games developed for old systems. I'm just a huge fan of that stuff, and I saw this bundle like my Game Boy needs this. I'm definitely getting a little challenged by this game here, but loving it. I'm gonna try the other ones too, because we haven't really tried more than a couple so far, so we got 28 more to try. Especially looking at like, because I often look at like even on like I look at there's a lot of new games on Amiga, right? The hard part is finding like a good collection or a bundle, and I'm gonna guess there's probably a lot of like keywords being found on like Blue Sky and stuff like that. Maybe I don't know how that works, but it's that star power, right? The finding like a curated bundle like this is the cool part for me, because I know there's a lot of new developed games on Game Boy, but finding them and having them like this is pretty sweet. And also you're supporting developers, right? So because like there's a lot of cool games with parsing through them and find them and everything, but here in this case, buy the bundle, you're done. So yeah, this is a game like I said, I'm gonna load this up on my real Game Boy and all these games and give them a try. Ah! Ooh, oh, that was close. Yeah, we'll do like another stage here, so then we'll you stay in there. Nope. I like that you can direct it, but it's still pretty chaotic. It moves so fast. Nope, stay in there. Oh. Woof. What's the catch? Oh, I see. I get the catch now. Yeah, you can't touch the skull, because then you die, as it would be. Oh, wow. The difficulty's ramping up here now. You gotta run interference so it doesn't touch the skull. Alright, well, this game is awesome. That's a really, really good one. It's not like saying there's gonna be, maybe varying degrees of depth to the games. Like Humans Must Die, we completed here in a second ago, so... yeah, and that's awesome. And it's a way to get more attention to them, right? Because like I mentioned, it's hard, even if someone's interested in it, and you just sit and parse through games, and like there are so many cool ones, but then finding them, of course, that can be a fun thing in itself. But this is really appealing, at least to me, to get here's a bundle of curated games. They all work in original hardware and on emulation devices like the Mister, right, or hardware emulation, whatever you want to call it. And having it like all presented like this, I think is really, really cool. So, we're gonna pick a random one. I'm curious what Pitchfork is. Let's try that. To be fair, I've tried a few of the games last night just to make sure the emulation was running. Most of these I have not played, so it's a live first play for me. The last one was Demolition something. It was really good. I don't know what this is. I know some games are just pure platformers. Some are more story, more depth. Here we go. I get some more stuff. Where am I? Good start. What is this place? Love the graphics. This is awesome. What also is neat with these games now, too, is that there's a better understanding of the hardware, right, than maybe original, maybe than the original, developers for games back in the day had. Because, I mean, they had a time crunch, stuff like that, get it out on time or whatever, development resources limited, whatever it might be. I'm not saying it's not hard for developers now, but there's a better understanding of the hardware, and you can get some... Oh, we got wall jumping going on. Some VVV vibes here. I like how this is guiding me through to learn all the obstacles here and what's... That skull down there seems good. Probably need to touch that. Torsland, welcome. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I see. And it's interesting to me that, like, I don't think games like this would have been around. I mean, maybe there were games. Someone correct me, but it feels like these kind of games with this sort of platforming, speed and accuracy, this is very much a modern game to me in the sense that, like, we've already said a couple examples now, right? This kind of like Celeste and all these quick, rapid, you know, try and die platformers. Like each screen is like a challenge, right? But it's honestly suits the game really well. Yeah, this feels like a perfect fit. Oops. Yeah, and yeah, oh yeah. Got very much that vibe. It makes me wonder, like, man, why has no one done this on Game Boy yet? Hmm. Found a pitchfork. Ah. So that's why the game is called Pitchfork. Oh, I get it now. Take a drink. It's more complex. I like how it's slowly but surely telling me how to play the game. Very nice. Luring into a false sense of security here. Each room, of course, getting progressively harder. Honestly, this feels like a perfect fit for the Game Boy, and it makes me think, like, how many of these... I don't remember seeing these kind of games. What do you want to call them? Like, challenge platformers? Because it feels like, to me, a lot of Game Boy games were... You know, here's a single character, and you're jumping on the screen or whatever. Or single-room puzzle games. Oh, my. Oops. I doubt it, because that's part of the Game Boy BIOS, right? It's just showing that it's an authentic... Yeah, roller control's great. Now, I'm playing on... That worked? Oh boy. I'm playing on the 8-bit DOE gamepad of Super Nintendo 1, and it's starting to feel a little worn. I play this with this one a lot, so... Oops. Missed. But yeah, otherwise, the controls are very tight. I feel like this is going to be excellent on the original hardware. Oops. Forget the part where I am terrible at these games, so... Okay, how simple as that. Ugh, I assume the spikes are bad. Ah. Turn it off. Yeah, it would have been... I mean, I think it would have been hailed, especially with this depth to it and everything. Because, I mean, it's useless. I think... I get a feeling back in the day when this was a real system out and everything, I think this would have been getting nicked for the graphics. And so just, you know, people respect it a certain different thing. I think it's perfectly suited for this, and it clearly works very well. Oh, zipline. And, I mean, near... Okay, it wasn't that... Because we had so many of these kind of single-room platforming challenge games now, right? Ah! Dang it. But it's the quick retry thing. It feels like that wasn't quite a thing. Oh, come on. I blasted it. Blast him. Yeah, exactly. If this would have come out before, I mean, it's... Oh. I gotta be careful with the, the pitchfork will go through sometimes. Come on, I jumped up. No, exactly. And they were always trying to make it look cool. You know, think to Metroid 2 Return of Samus, right? And has gargantuan pixels, or character sprites, and it's just like they're huge. I also like that there's no timer or anything. It makes it feel you can focus on the platforming. Oh boy. Oh, I see. Now I see. Too early. Too early. Yeah, it's, you know, you die and you restart right again, so. Pitchfork is becoming pretty useful. Oh. But it's like one of those games, like, just one more screen. I'm just going to check out the next screen, and you keep playing. Devious and simplicity. This would have been, yeah, just an absolute revelation back in the day. Bubbles do. That, apparently. Whoops. Just like that, you know, you die, and it's just right back to it. I see. There we go. Oh. Now, do I enjoy playing these games for long stretches of time? Nah, probably not. It's not my type of game, but I respect it extremely for what it is and what it's trying to do here. I'm just terrible at them. That's the problem. Just want to see, like, well, I see the solution. I just got executed, right? Which I know why, which is why so many of these games are so popular, right? And there's so many games like this. Let me up, come on. Oh, let's try the zip line. Whee! Zoom. Pretty fast zip line. Almost fell off. Yeah, it controls really well. I know that's kind of key for one of games like this, right? Whoa, multi-screen. Stressing me out. Hit it. Woo. Oh, crud. Oh, at least it doesn't, like, take me back all the way to the beginning, so that's nice. Yeah, again, it just gives you that, like, one more. So we'll probably try a different game, but that's a really cool game, too. And I'm really excited to try all these on the real hardware. Again, I'm doing them on the Mister because it's, you know, the easiest way to stream. I mentioned before here, before everyone joined, but, like, I've thought about doing the Game Boy player on the GameCube or doing the Super Game Boy. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do the Mister because I haven't used it for a while. And I'll tell you, if you haven't put booted your Mister for, like, months and months, maybe up to a year, the amount of updates it has on it. I mean, they probably pull like 50 arcade games, so I dig it. Let's see. Super Hard Bouncer. Thinking games are random. So again, we're gonna find some that are just, you know, basic platforming games or single screen like that or whatever, and we're gonna find some that are got a similar. Similar one-screen challenge game. That was unintentional, but it's definitely similar in its idea, right? Figure those are going to disappear. No. We have a live system here, though. This feels a little more classic, but yeah, this also feels like it definitely could have been a... Whoops! Too bad I stink at it. Ah! Mike boy, you're watching me pour my ball down a pit. Wow, it was better than the other one. Oh, why is this so difficult? No, I can't do anything. Oh well. Yeah, some of these games are not going to have music, right? They're not going to be the focus on them. I'm sure plenty of them do, but just the ones I've been... Ooh, first try. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I picked poorly here because it is literally the exact same type of game, right? It's like simple platforming, challenging room thing. Again, probably, I mean, it's perfect fit for the Game Boy. I just picked it poorly because it's right after I played another game, so... But I'm going to be running out of lives there pretty soon, I'm sure. Whoops, yep. Dang it. It's got a very similar, like, one more try situation, but... That's about the same. You got spikes and bottomless pits and... Nope. It's not quite as intuitive with the ball jumping, but it's definitely, I mean, it feels exactly like the type of game you would have seen back in the day. Ah, it's so hard to make that there. All right, well, we're going to lose live here. Cool game, and I'll stick with it just because I picked poorly, and it's literally the same type of game back to back, and that's, yeah. Challenging platforms like this, awesome they exist. I did enjoy the, oops, pitchfork. Game over. But yeah, this feels exactly like the type of game you would have seen back in the day with, you know, that cool box art of a ball flying out from the, you know, hand-drawn from the screen and everything. So, nothing against the game, I just picked it poorly, so... Wink and the Broken Robot, why not? Robot. Bling! Alright, cutscenes and everything. Robot! You're asking Doppler, here you go. Exactly. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, that's a big eye. You also have the situation like developers now aren't as constrained. I guess I'm not sure if anyone knows anything about Game Boy development. I'm gonna have to assume that you can use, you know, way more space on a cart, because I use a flash cart. Because, I mean, memory was extremely constrained, of course, back in the day. Wink, you're dreaming. Move left to right to start waking up. Jump. Oh, okay. Canned peaches give you health. Yes, they do. Oh, eye lasers. Alright, 4 megabyte, but at the same time, you probably can do wave games. You probably can do 4 megabyte much easier. Or do you mean megabit? I guess that's part of the charm, is having the restriction. You got a rare Max Oakland vinyl record. It's called Let It Grow. I'm gonna find my laser. Way ahead of you. I have laser blast people. Oh yeah. You got a health power up. Canned peaches. So I got, okay, so there's collections on each one. One. Argo, do you have anything cool in here? No. Talk to puppers. Hey Wink, do you like my new artwork? Have fun supplies and a trash can outside. Got a puppy petting simulator too. Arf. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Oh, they're like trash or shopping cans, I guess. Bad guys, but I got eye lasers. Oops. Oh, I shot the... Fired my laser too fast. Is that an iPod? Oh. That was friendly pickup. Found the I Prefer the Dusk record. Played in a jukebox or Victorola. You can indeed pet the dog. That's an only case of like, there's the, what's that new Genesis game called that was developed, shooter, scrolling shooter. Because the biggest thing there was that they had this larger cart size, you know, and be able to add way more animations on the sprites to make it look, you know, way better, basically. Be sad at me. I guess I can go down some trash cans. Woo! You found a useful item, the mini-map. To use, press start or select in the overworld. Oh, I don't know which ones I can blow up or not yet, so... Dang it. Hey, careful with the eye laser shooting stuff. Yeah, that's true. Eventually, I mean, a lot of these systems had an absurd amount of releases, right? But you're right. The question is which one would happen first, because which system has gotten the most, like, retro release? It feels like Genesis has been getting a ton of games, but... Where now? Oh, there's a door here. I see. You got a health power up. Canned peaches. Alright. Where they put there in a can. I did not collect the thing on that level. Wow, look at this. Like... pretty fleshed out game here. Save, yes please. Saving. Game saved. Really? Wow. Yeah, that's true. I mean, probably will. I feel like there's a... I mean, as much as it can always be better, there is a big focus on preservation, I feel. And games be, you know, there's an understanding that games should be preserved and archived, etc., right? Found a cassette tape. It says it's by Hot the Cat. Oh, can I not get those? No, some high jump ability or something. Odd thing. And some of the games we're going to play tonight are Game Boy Color ones as well. I've just been... Where am I? Oh, it's a up-down thing all of a sudden. Huh. Change? Peaches? Hey, get away from me. Oh, boss. Oh. Alright, not so difficult so far. Huzzah! What you got for me? I'm sorry. Thought you were one of the jerks who just attacked me coming back for more. Will you help me? They stole all my parts. I don't have my engine or any oil or anything. Will you help this little broken robot? If you want to help, keep playing. If not, you can quit anytime. Wow. Harsh. Keep getting the last one there over and over. World 1, Home on the Range. Completed. Wink and the broken robot meet in an abandoned house near Wink's home. Wink decided to help the robot by finding its missing parts, making it whole again. And that would be Wink and the robot, right? Not perfect. Oh, whatever. Now let's go venture out to this big and bad overworld and beat those big bad bullies. You ready, Wink? Let's go. Save the game? Save. Yeah, this is quite a fleshed out game. I mean, it feels like a full... Wow, yeah, overworld browsing and everything. Yeah, that was pretty sad. That button doesn't work. You really need it, for real. This is not a hint. Oh, you think I'm lying. Oh, I'll turn something off. But I don't know, it was really... Can't go in there yet. I don't know where we are, I'm just a sign. World 2, I guess. Even a little overworld you can walk around on. Wow. That's pretty elaborate, I gotta say. You have the options for the game here. That's cool. Your collection. Everything yet. Well, there's a lot of cool ideas in this one. See maxoakland.com. Cool Wink stuff, music, ROMs, cartoons, and more. Scan the QR code with your phone to go now. Wow, QR code and everything. All per se. I see. That's a cool idea. Old computer is sitting out in his yard, apparently. Can I go here? Yeah, 1 to 3. Yeah, it's pretty elaborate. I mean, Either they do some pretty clever tricks to fit it all in here, or they're using a pretty big, quote-unquote cart, but... Yeah, it feels like we live in a golden age. Hey, Max Oakland, wow. That is timing, if I ever saw it. Holy cow. I did not summon you. I didn't say, like, your name 3 times. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm playing this game for the first time, and, like, as many of you've seen so far, this is just a bundle, right? And I just like the fact that there's a curated bundle with all these Game Boy games. So that's what we're checking out. Oh. This game is quite elaborate, so... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Getting all developers showing up here now. Blast those things? Probably. Oh. Oh, sorry, I should have picked that one up, so... Yeah, there was definitely a, reference to, Link's Awakening here earlier. Hey. I missed something there, too. There's so many, like, branching areas here. Take that, bird. D. Ooh, you found a shiny rock. I think yellow are diamonds. It's worthless, but it's pretty. Wow, thanks. Can I go down there? No. Oh, found the secret of some kind here. Yeah, this is really elaborate. Okay, so go back to the right then, I assume. Oh, did that come like a... Whoop! Can I make this jump? Apparently. Kind of winging it. Oh, first death. Yeah, this is a really elaborate game. Feels like it's much deeper than I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, I suppose, but yeah. Collectibles, overworld, tons of stuff to do. Dang it! I was gonna jump higher, but it didn't work. Ow. Whoopsie. Is that a life system? I'm doing so hot right now. Whoop. Yeah, maybe I said it earlier now, but I feel like we do live in a golden age of new games being developed for old systems. I mean, it's like... Keep an eye out in the retro news, for example. There's a... Feels like there's a new game for random systems, like, all the time. Can I get one other one that's not the... Alright, I did not get the last one. Finally. You got a health power up. Can't peach... Okay, I'm still at Can't Peaches. Hey, you found the... Oh, vinyl single. Play on a jukebox or on Old Victoria. I like how much detail is in the backgrounds and stuff. Oh, sucked in. Awesome, very nice. The float with the milkweed seed power up. Move with left or right, bounce with A. I see. More power-ups. Can't jump, though. I'm so confused. Like I need to come up. Oh. Ah, found it. You found a shiny rock. I think white is an emerald. It's worthless but pretty. How to get out of here now? That's something I've enjoyed quite a bit, and also maybe we'll stream sometime too. But just like new games in Amiga, for example, there's tons of stuff coming out. Oh, should not have shot that. Give me coin. More stuff. Any more collectibles, more loot. Oh, I missed a coin now. Did not. Coin will be mine. Feels like, oh. I'm back. The, Earthworm gem when you're down on the, Queen's butt or whatever. I got that before. You got 10 shiny coins. Alright. Actually collected that one. So we'll, maybe do this level here or see if we get through it and then, switch to a, different game. We have so many games too, and I'm not getting stuck on, or not stuck on, whoops. But I'm getting like, playing a single one here now for a while, but this is by far the more involved games we played. Dang it. Ooh, ouch. Ah. Game over. Alright, well, it's a good stopping point there then. That's an awesome game. It feels like it has so much more depth to it. I think it's one of those games that if you had bought back in the day, you'd be very happy, because I mean, some of these Game Boy games, when you bought them back then, they were just like so simplistic that you know, like, oh, that was it? Oh, cool. Alright. That's true, yeah, and that feels like you think to yourself, like, why aren't there more Super Nintendo games? But you're right. Maybe that's why there's so many Genesis games, because they're easier to develop for. So, let's see. We do. There's Obelisk. I don't know. Again, I don't know what half of these games are, if even any. So we'll see what we stumble into. That's a promising sound. Easy, that is for me. Dungeon crawler? It is a dungeon crawler. That's awesome. Wow. Obelisk. Oh, this is cool. What? Nice. Tap. Nope. Oh, this is the barbarian guy or whatever. Deal 21 damage. 25. God. Can I use magic? PK Thunder. There we go. There you go, attack that guy. It is a little bit like, oh, a game, oh, you're, yeah. But some ice. I don't probably have any heal spells. Cleric. Alright, we slay the enemy. That was a lot for a first fight, yeah. Is there a map? Oh, it just went back to the, oh, we're back in the same ball. Okay. Search for treasure. You find. Hi, Ether. Hi, Ether. Yeah, I'm a dad, so I'm allowed to make that kind of joke. Yeah, I do feel the grid paper might be needed here. Oh, yeah. Find more treasure. Ether. I'm already, like, lost. Ooh, this door. Uh-huh. This is great. I mean, I think a game like this, what you would have seen, like, in, you know, magazine screenshots, stuff like that, would look, like, awesome. Like... Ooh. Thunder again. Not FMP, what? Ow. Nice. Healer does so little damage. Oh, I guess you get to heal now. Do you have ether here? Let's see. There, bring some... Oh, you can still use the... No, never mind. I guess that's... Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you play these games now, and there's such much... more like quality of life improvements, right? Yeah, I'll hit the wizard. Well, then you can have some fire. That's fine. Hit the barbarian or whatever. Just get the most health. With some thunder. That one does the most damage by far. Because auto mapping is the thing. It's like, the question is, could they... I mean, in a game like this, you know, maybe have the... Let her fight right away? Man. Snail! And it might be, you know, the game may not be as deep besides what you're seeing here, right? And it's just a matter of, like, how far do you get each run, if you will. Heal. Smack it. 14, not too bad. Alright, let's see. What do we think for snail? I'll say. I don't have to, thunder. Yeah, thunder seems to be by far the best one, so... Take the most mana, but... Fair enough. Well, it's just enemy after enemy after enemy. Wow, yeah, that takes a lot of mana. We don't have any other, no other items to use, so... Any items? Yeah, it feels like this game wouldn't really have been like, this is a big deal, you know, back in the day, so... Nice. A barbarian friend here is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Your staff. 3 damage. Oh. Burning through potions here now at a rapid pace. Potion action in there. Have anything? Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a map right now, and it's... For sure. I don't get a feeling this game is going to be, like, extremely deep or anything. Yeah, I'm not mapping it. Oh, hi. You are not worthy of being in this place. Oh. Send me back. You lose 10 MP. Oh, man. Jerk. Where's locked? Oh. Oh. Alright, it's getting a little repetitive now. Alright, we'll check out another one. So, a cool game and everything. We have a lot to look at today, so... Oh, Pocket Penguin. Neat idea, but I wonder, like, games like that, when you have a game that is surprisingly deep in a limited format, right? It takes a lot to make it really cool, and again, the graphics and everything was awesome in there, but I probably would have been feeling repetitive. Pocket Penguin Pocket Edition. Why not? A classic old character platforming game, I think. Yep. But you can throw bombs, because that's what penguins do. Okay. Fly as well. Seashells. Whatever that does. Basically, yeah. Oh, what the... Oh, he's probably a nice guy. Can I jump on them? Yeah, you can, okay. Or did that cost me a life? Yeah, it does. Okay, never mind. Very Kirby-like. Fish. Yeah, this is like exactly the type of game you would have had back then. You literally did, right? Can you get in here? Oh, I can fall down through, okay. Ow. Yeah, extremely Kirby-like. I mean, it's like even the movement set and everything. That is a pig head. Well, you know, all slow. I mean, you don't run around throwing bombs at innocent animals. Just all the enemies are pretty cute animals, aren't they? Huh. I see this was like, which side are you gonna get? Fish. Feels like a pretty safe game, but definitely harkening back to the actual type of games we were getting back then. Yeah, that's true. I know we talked about favorite games earlier, but, you know, Link to the Past, of course, or Link's Awakening, of course, is kind of the... I don't know, it's hard to dispute that as one of the best games of the system, if not the best. I very much enjoyed Super Mario Land 1 and 2 as well, and we're kind of given classics. Tetris. Play a lot of Dyna Blaster, which I know was ported to a lot of different systems, but it's like Bomberman with a story and everything. Yeah, exactly. Making it what you can, and excuse me, and I think that's part of what's neat with these kind of games, right? Is that the limitations are there, and that's what makes the games creative, right? I mean, I still prefer the 16-bit era and everything, but the Game Boy has a certain unique charm to it, unmistakable. Because again, limitations, and the reason it was successful, right, is because it was so basic, off-shelf components, nothing crazy. Game Gear has more capacity, but oh. Are we killing all the animals. Oh, okay, that did it. Hey, Sucro. We're just throwing bombs at helpless animals, because that's what we enjoy doing. Very charming, this game, and yeah, again, this is exactly the type of game we would have gotten. If you would have told me this is a game from just general Game Boy library, I would have said absolutely. Were penguin throwing bombs at seagulls? Maybe they're penguin is jealous that he can't fly. Already beat one game tonight, which all humans must die or whatever, but that was quite a short game. More of a high score challenge type of game. I try to think of, like, what's the connection with, like, a penguin was slow here, my goodness. Throwing bombs, I don't quite understand that thing, but... Ooh, there's a platform. Definitely a little sluggish here now. Oh. Yeah, that was just like a 3-stage, like, high score attack on a game. Reverse, like, Space Invader. You were the alien shooting at people, basically. But I don't know, 3 stages, because a lot of these games are, you know, they're varying degrees of size and complexity and everything. Just a huge bundle, so... Ah. Man, the hitbox are pretty gnarly on the enemy hitting you there. Cool music here, though. Is Zelda 2 temple here now? Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. You know what you must do, Torthlin. Are you stupid? I'm not sure if you... Maybe I posted it, I don't remember, Torthlin, but there was that... Fast Loader's Amiga Rocks Harder or whatever album. I did buy it physically, but it's just a metal cover of whole. Maybe you were familiar with him, but I had never heard of him, so it was like a whole bunch of like raw covers of Amiga tracks, which is just fantastic. I've listened to it in my car. And I think I posted it in. Come on. Ooh, nice. Yeah, mine shipped it as well, so maybe they shipped it all at the same time. I think I mentioned it too, but Evening Revenant, welcome. We went to that, took my boys to the Mega Man X rock concert here by Bit Brigade in town, and that was amazing. Like, my kids don't go to concerts or that much, whatever. My son, oldest one, who's a big Mega Man fan, he plays, like, all the Mega Man and the X games and all that stuff. He just, like, this is the best thing I ever heard, because it was so awesome. They were basically speedrunning Mega Man X on a big screen or a projector, and then they had a live metal playthrough at the same time. Fantastic. I'm almost like a little bit like shocked how much this is exactly like a type of game you would have had back in the day. Oh. Whoops. I just fell to my death. Okay. I think I can just cheese this boss here. I think I'm supposed to go over there and him to fly off, but I think that his hitbox is expanding there when he goes through the motion there. I have a feeling you're not supposed to cheese it like this, but hey, we'll take it. Your skill. Huzzah! Lavender Ocean. Well, penguins should be able to swim pretty well, right? Ow. Yeah, there we go. I feel like the sprites are taxing the thing a little hard there. I didn't check it out yet, but I know the Fast Loaders, that group, as well, has covered a lot of, like, C64 stuff, so... Now, I'm sure some of you maybe saw in Discord, but, like, I am really tempted to get that C64 Ultimate C. Because, I don't know. I like the slim one more than the bread box or bread bin. Maybe that's sacrilegious, but... Yeah, they're living their best life, and it's like, suddenly bomb. Penguin bomber comes through here. Oh, the throwing range is pretty low there. It's like I have a C64 and I have a C128 as well, but it's just, I don't know. A C64C looks pretty cool, and a part of me wants to be in on the action, because I mean they're creating a lot of waves with this new Commodore computers, right? And yeah, that's... Ow. Jeez, I should have dodged that guy better. That's definitely the hard part. Well, that's what I used on the Amiga, right? Is that I bought a gamepad that has a reprogram so that instead of... Well, it has up working as well, but it puts on a button as well, so you can play it like a controller with two buttons. The one is just remapped to jump, so that works really well. I may hate my life a little less in some of those, like, challenging platformers on the Amiga. Boy, it's, stretching the sprite limit a little bit there. Alright, I'm just gonna dodge that guy. There we go. Better. Extremely Kirby-like. Oh, so a ship. All these animals are just trying to live their best life, and we're like, nope, bomb. A lot of... Anywhere you get a lot of upgrades or resources, all of a sudden, usually is a big baddie coming. Yeah, it's like a... I mean, does it look okay? Because you can disable it, but it's a filter that basically simulates the grid layout of the Game Boy Color. So I felt it looked the best, but hopefully it's coming across on the stream alright. I just feels like it adds so much of character to how the Game Boy games look, so... Hopefully it's not too blurry or weird in the capture, so... I am not playing with that myself. Oh, jeez, I forgot about that. I just can't get my Dell Ultra Sharp 4x3 to accept a lot of the signals from the MiSTer for some reason through the VGA, so I'm actually going to a scaler, because it looks pretty bad on my screen, but enough to play it anyway, so I gotta mess with that more to figure out. Whew. Got him. I will finish one level here now, and then call it in this game. It's a neat game. It's exactly the type of platformer you would expect, and that you got. Screw that guy, we're just gonna bypass him. The bombs come out really slow from the character, and that's throwing me off a couple times here. That's exactly the type of game you just kind of plop in your Game Boy, quick session, see how far you get. Branching past, I go under or over? Exit is there, so I guess we're going under. It might be. I don't know how the pinout looks on the MSX or anything. Does the MSX also use the, like, 9... Whoa, shark! Did he bug out? I guess so. Take the bombs. Okay. Wait. Yay! We bombed everyone. Hooray! Alright, nice. And of course, you can change that really anytime from here, right? So, let's see. What do we got else here? Bell story. I don't know what that is, so we'll try it. So yeah, this isn't standard 9-pin pinout then, like a lot of controllers use. Cool music. I'm gonna have to listen to that for a second while I get another soda. I'll be right back. Let's start. Oh yeah, probably. Now the kicker at the original hardware is you're still limited by size of the speaker, you know, quality. I mean, it's a cool system, but let's be honest, that the Game Boy is pretty cost cut. Like, it was designed to a price, so. Options. Okay. Easy. Oh, they have like sound test too. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I think there are quite a few of them do, actually. So if you go and look at the Heritage, or the Handheld Heritage bundle, you can look through all the games in there, and they have individual pages, so... That was a good soundtrack. It feels like BeatScribe is a 8-bit... Man, like some Mega Man action going on here. Feels like BeatScribe is a actual 8-bit like artist, so. Here's my story. On returning from a mission on my spaceship was attacked. The flight system was destroyed during the crash on an unknown planet, and I lost my memory. My journey begins here in the search of parts to repair my ship to leave this strange planet. Press start. No, we're in a one of these like difficult jumpers again. Oh, cheese it. Ow. The movement is interesting as you fall really fast. Oh, not fast enough. Oh, wow. Can I do anything besides jump? Nope. At least not yet. Feels like there's something. Oops. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Up again we go. Good lord. Secret in there, but I'm not sure I can get that. Oh boy. Anti-gravity system found. Okay, so you have like kind of got slow float or sort of fall slower, but yeah, this is difficult. Yeah, it was really special. I mean, it's like I remember just spending. Oh, okay, I'm not doing this right. So slow fall, not jump. Oh wow, game over! Holy cow, back to the beginning. Wow, this is gnarly difficult here. Compared to the, I forget now which one was called, the game we played earlier that had the quick, like, Celeste slash, you know, that type of game. Ow. Not messing around with difficulty, that's for sure. Yeah, the jumps are weird because they're so rapid. I think this game would feel a little cleaner if it didn't fall so fast. I don't know how to get into that secret area there, but I'm just gonna go. Alright, let's see, what does it say? Anti-gravity system found. You fall. Okay. Missing something? Hey, Mr. Testicles 4683, but yeah. Thanks for joining. I mentioned earlier that I love that there's new games being developed for these retro systems because it's awesome to, especially like this, having a bundle kind of curated and ready to go, and being able to just like grab it and move on. Yeah, I'm just not very good at executing in Super, I think. So, oh yeah, like there's no time to react. I can't jump there, right? So. There we go. Yeah, this is... Ow! Ow. Like, oh, no! Well, maybe we'll check out that next then. Because, yeah, I want to listen to the music. I have not. I don't think I'll be able to listen to the music in the game. This is too difficult for me, I think. We'll check out Repugnant Bounty next, then. I gotta come in blind here, and It's just neat to explore them. I definitely am going to put it on my flash card for my real Game Boy, but this is an easy and nice way to stream them, right? So, great music, but yeah, exactly. That's I just maybe if I give more time, but I don't think I can wrap my head around exactly to wrap my head around the jump mechanic there because it's such a quick fall. So. Yeah. Alright, well, let's try your game. Yeah, I don't know anything about your game. Ooh, that's a big load. Game Boy Color! Yeah, that's right. I forgot. We have a... This is Candle's Game Boy Color as well, so we have color now. Fancy. Ooh. Alright, I gotta check the settings out. Nice. This is quite a step up. You've just been playing regular Game Boy games now all night so far. And it's just, I love the fact that, you know, like I mentioned earlier, there's a better understanding of the hardware now, limitations, and, you know, what you can do with the system now. 1 million years ago, a certain star was at the climax of its life. The radiation produced by the star changed the people who relied on it. You probably read through this like a million times if you developed the game right, huh? Oh no, go for it. Finding a new place to call home was their only option. I love it when people that have developed the games that I'm playing come on. That's awesome. So, 1,000 ships left in search of new worlds. Don't mean I will do your game justice, but I'll try. But none returned. Game over. We had the people who remained on the planet changed as their environment became increasingly hostile. They even became nearly immortal. Despite that, an unforeseen threat wiped them all out. All except one. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, hopefully there's no lava. This doesn't sit well with me. Usually fall in it. Ow, that's a crazy coming from the 4-color. Artificial planet Irulia. Nice. Nice pan. There may be some Metroid inspiration here. Just a vibe, I'm just saying. Nice. That's awesome. That's extremely Return of Samus. Or even Super Metroid here. There's some inspiration there. I was going to say, Sucre on... I guess I can let him explain here now, or she, I guess. I'm sorry. That's awesome for your first game. I mean, as far as, like, the limitations, someone mentioned earlier, another developer was on here earlier talking about how the 4 megabit limitation is still there, right? It's a Game Boy Color any different on, like, what you can do, because even, you know, say that you have the Mister emulator flash card, you know, you have technically unlimited space, right? But it doesn't matter if the system is expecting a certain size max, right? If it can't handle anything more, maybe memory limitations. Love the mood here. Oh, wow. You have totally the Super Metroid. Oh, hey, what was that? I don't like that. There was something that ran behind there in the shadow. Is anything? Nope. Oh. Nice. You have the Super Metroid, or the Metroid doors, too. Ooh, let me... Is that a sword or something? No. Polar Edge. Sweet. Can I attack now? Nice. Aha! I can attack now. You're going for a mood, and that is accomplished. Oh, well, as I mentioned earlier, it's like it's so hard because there's so many games coming out for old systems. Ooh, Parallax too. For old systems, that it's hard to find the good ones, you know, and having this as a curated collection is a nice Whoops, I'm falling. I'm falling really far. Check if there's anything up here. Now, is it frustrating to watch someone else play the game who doesn't know it? Whoop! Ow. I feel like it uses the game mode color to great effect. Like, oh, dang it. Oh, ouch. Broken pipes. Promising, I guess. Oh, I can't open that yet, so. There's a map. I don't know where I'm going, so. Oh, okay. And also the question is there a drive to do it, right? Because, I mean, part of the charm, I guess, is the fact that you have a limitation. And I know there's, you know, other systems that forego. I mentioned earlier, I forget the shooter now that came out on Genesis, but used a much bigger cart than you ever could back in the day. And that allowed it to use way more animation frames, and it made it look way smoother. Like, okay, there's that creepy thing again. The Genesis can produce much better visuals, but it's just a matter of size on the cart, right? But because you have near unlimited size now anymore, that wasn't a concern, right? So, use the Metroid door sound too. What? Oh, no power. Yeah, that's true. I forget. There was a R something. Yeah. It came out recently. There was basically a new shooter that came out. It was released on PC first, unfortunately. There's no Genesis cart, and it doesn't even come with the ROM. But it was released on PC/Steam's first, and they were going to come with a physical cart later, which I was going to buy. Eartheon, that's the one. Hi there, Sam Dion9233. I didn't say hi earlier, but yes, Eartheon is the one I'm thinking of. Thank you. And it's a newly developed shooter. I forget the gentleman's name who used to develop shooters on Genesis, came back and made a new one. Then, again, being able to bypass the cart size limit on the Genesis, because, I mean, you wouldn't be able to have like a 40, 50, 60 megabit cart back in the day, and now that's not a problem because the memory, well, not anymore. Memory prices are down for the size, you know. Got a nice little elevator here. I think I see your inspiration. Just a smidge. Ooh. Life jar. All right. Health upgrade. Whoa, I'm falling really far. Yeah, I love the atmosphere. It's really, and that's the thing that, oh, can't open that yet. That's something that Metroid sells well, which is, I think, to me, why Metroid is still has a lasting power, at least for me. It's just the, like, how Super Metroid does, like, the environment and the aura and the feel of it. It's just amazing. It's funny because my wife never played Super Metroid when it came out originally, and I bought it almost right away when it came out and played through it and had just, like, near, like, spiritual experience playing it. And then last year she was playing through, games that she feel like she missed, and she played Super Metroid, and afterwards she's like, why did I wait so long? It's like one of the best games ever made. It's like, yep. Yeah, that's right. I remember bank switching. Some of the older games or computer games, or like the retro computers, I know a lot of those use bank switching and like that, right? 8-bit computers and stuff to fit more stuff in. I don't know where I'm going, but that would be pretty crazy, yeah. Hey, Bruce Lee. We are playing some Game Boy games. We're on a Game Boy Color so far. Ooh, we got some music here. And this particular game was developed by Mr. Tisticlesayer463. I'm sure I'm butchering your name, but ooh. Polar shot, alright. I use it, though? Oh, there we go. Aha. Uh-oh. No Metroid influence. I love the color. That is a great use of the... Oh, that's great. Awesome. I'm just jamming off the soundtrack because that's perfect. Great music. Health recharge. Oh. Elevator? I'm not sure. There's nowhere to go, but that's part of a Metroid game, right? It's just exploring. Not go through here, nope. Take that, woo! Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm going, so... Yeah, music is... Oh, ouch. Perfect for the vibe. Can I don't suppose I have a save or anything. Oh, crap. Alright, sweet. I think, hey, cheese that just a little bit. Cool. Okay. There's no iframes, is there, on the boss there, or whatever that was? I think I'm gonna die here now because I'm low in health, but... I mean, probably. It's great, yeah, that's a great soundtrack. Oh, oh. I have like 1 health left. Is this Game Boy Color exclusive, or will it play on a Game Boy as well? I know it automatically switches to the Game Boy Color mode now, but because of the Mister, but will it play on a Game Boy, or would it needs the Game Boy Color? Oh, this is just... I love this type of music. It's a perfect use of the Game Boy's capabilities. Some health here now, but... That's alright, I was curious. Not a problem with me being exclusive. Oh. Okay. Maybe I'm missing the item here. I guess so. Unless I missed something. Do you wanna... Yeah, this is great. I think so, yeah, right? The Game Boy Color is actually more powerful than both the NS. and the OG Game Boy. Pretty sure it's got a stronger processor and more memory and everything, right? But I'm already lost. It is a true Metroidvania game. I don't think there's a map, right? So I'm low on health now. That is substantial. Oh, there's the health recharge. Yeah, it feels... So this is a throwback to the Super Metroid triple guys that help you jump. It sure feels like it. Save the animals. Like even the same layout there. There's no secret on the right side, is there? No. Check. That's right, that guy came already got the upgrade, okay. We can go further up. More yellow doors. Feels I need like an ice item or something here to do this. A hunch. I gotta listen to the soundtrack separately, so I don't think there was a sound test on the main menu, right? Yellow door somewhere? No, it's gotta be a... Oh, save. There we go. Missed that earlier. Let's get a little better. Looking for one of the yellow doors, I guess. Ow. Later, I see. I thought I came down, right? Or no, I don't remember now. We'll go up. Yeah, this is where I came in, right? Aha. Life jar. Okay. I feel like I want to try this on the real Game Boy. I really got to mod the Game Boy Color, put the Funny Playing IPS screen in there, because yeah, it's, my original one is still... There's any yellow doors in here, right? No, that's right, we climbed a whole bunch, and then... I think it was the top of this shaft, right? No, I don't remember now. This thing I remember playing Super Metroid, it feels like it did everything Metroid wanted to do. Like, there was a cool map, you could select items, fantastic atmosphere, great soundtrack. It was just such a convergence of everything you'd want. Oop. Sworn there was a place up here with the yellow door somewhere. There we go. Up here, save. Save, please. That's what I love too, but the bundle, I mean, the game was played so far, it's been like such a... Oh, hi. We put her cape more around her because it's cold. Nice. Wind is blowing. That's a long way down. Wind's howling. That's a real long way down. I have no idea where I'm going now. Oh, reached the bottom, I think? No. Oh, the base. Again, I have no idea where I'm going. Keep, like, murdering random animals in all these games. If you think about, like, Sam... Oh, I noticed the snowflakes move with the movement there. That's nice. The, like, Sam is a jerk to local wildlife. She, like, murders everything. Like, most of the big bosses are, like, you know... are, animals of some kind, it feels like. So I'm curious, what made you go specifically then with the Game Boy Color versus like the original Game Boy or NES or something like that? What drew you to the Game Boy Color specifically? And besides just, you know, I mentioned earlier, it's got more features and power and everything. Just having color alone is pretty big difference, so. I'm just running now. No idea where I'm going. Promising, maybe. Nice. And down we go. I was probably supposed to go here, right? I wasn't. That's a problem. I saw the upgrade up there. Life jar. Whee! There's sprawling maps here. Definitely has a Metroid 2. Well, beyond vibes. Oh, not going that way. At least until I get another item. Got a little, forgetting now. Oh, what's it called? Forgetting words now. I was gonna think of another game and I forget the name of it. Okay, yes, please. Again, no idea where I'm going, but we're pressing on. Oh. Brute forcing it's not going to work out, I think. Oh, it worked. Huzzah! Ooh, what's this then? Super jump. There we go. Oh, double jump? Oh. Oh. Oh my, I can jump a little higher. Oh my goodness, that's... Is it maybe just when you're in those tunnels that you can jump that high? For the narrow passageway? Okay. Say, where's the... Did I miss the map here? Oh, whoopsie. Oh, I disabled it in the menu or something? Originally? Shooting myself in the foot. Yeah, I mean, I made progress so far. I'm a habitual map looker, right? I just keep looking at the map, but... Oh, I disabled... I see. There we go. I see, I picked the pocket thing. That's a jump. Gotcha. Something down here? Mm-hmm. Save room. I'm almost envious because looking at it from the capture, it's much more rich. The way I'm scaling it and playing it on that flat panel, and it does not look terrific there. No shame on the game. It's just that the scaler just washes it out a lot. It looks a lot richer with the capture. That's just the Mr. Raw output, so. I'm curious to see how this, excuse me, looks on a real Game Boy Color. I'm gonna play this a little bit more. Fantastic game. I definitely want to play it more. I just want to give the some of the other games in the bundle a try as well. But this is awesome. I mean, clearly I'm getting invested because, like, I love Metroidvania games. Jump. Hi, cat. Oops. Holy cow. Yeah, that might be the shader or everything that Mr. puts on, so Cat might be bumping the microphone here, because that's what she does. Hi, Zoe. I know, she is. Come on. Can you pick a spot? Nope. Can you pick a spot? Nope. No can do. This is Zoe. She is, I think, 15 or 16 years old now. Getting up there, but very cuddly at maybe not the right times. There we go. Whew. Some of those jumps are pretty dizzying. It does make me want to explore the Game Boy Color library more, because I didn't play it that much. I had a few games for it, but I was much more into the OG Game Boy than the Color one. Like I said, I played it when I'm riding on a bus and stuff, but I got it way after it was new, so... Ooh. Hi, Bruce. Thanks for stopping by. And have a good one. Jump. Probably should look where I was going to go here. Whoop. Oh, can't make that jump here. There we go. Yeah, it's... Jar. I see. Ah, that's true. They're really high up here. I guess that was the only thing there, so. Good thing there's no fall damage. Okay, cat. No, she's done. I don't want to sit here, I just want to bother you. See if we can find a save room here, and then we'll maybe try another game here. So this is awesome. I want to play it more. I just want to give it the other games in the bundle a fair shake too, because we haven't played remotely all the 30 of them. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's that transition. Oops. Oh. Dang it, I don't have the right one. Yeah, it's a very Metroid-inspired, to say the least, but the developer is here in chat, so it's pretty awesome. They've given us a lot of insights into the game, and... Woo! But I don't know where I'm going now, but... This music is really good, but I would say the other ones we heard were probably even better. You have to pick a particular one. Does it feel sometimes like in the movie Independence Day where they're like looking for pilots and he comes up drunk and is like, I'm a pilot, I can fly. Like it feels like that sometimes when you get called out on something that you can do. Like I feel that some of this was a content creator is like, yeah, I'm a content creator, I can do that. So yeah, it's like a Game Boy Color Metroidvania. I think this word fell originally. And I don't know where I'm going right now. Whee! We're gonna jump high, yeah, with this. Ow. Oh, pretty low on health there. Oh, this is where I did the whole falling down thing. Oh well. I can just cheese it and do a save state as well, so... Oh! Never mind. That's a pretty... Nice. And the music is great in this game. Yeah, the production quality of this feels just really good. It's like, I feel like you're, you know, I don't want to say, I mean in the best way, you're punching above your weight, basically. It feels like this game is a gem in this bundle so far. Alright, still have the high jump, so... Yeah, we're not... call it there. But yeah, the music is fantastic. Was there, I don't think there was a music test or anything, right? Music is almost a little... Yeah, there's a lot of Metroid influences, to say the least. Oh, there's a sound test. Alright, well, let's, reset. Sound test. Which ones? I was looking for the... Of course, the very Metroid intro here. Okay, we'll definitely check that one out here. There was one I heard real quick in one of the screens. Yeah, that's the one we listen to now here. Really creative, and that's the thing, is like, again, people have kind of figured out how to tap into the hardware now, these retro systems, right? And, like, for example, like, Xenocrisis, right? Bitmap Bureau, whatever, they made for the Genesis, and it sounds awesome, super gritty, like, heavy guitar, and... We'll go to the 20 here. Man, there's a lot of tracks in here. And you're still limited by the 4 megabit size or whatever? Is this the right one? 21. That's pretty good still. What do you have? Goodness. That's a great soundtrack. It should definitely be released separately. Nice. Oh, gotcha. Nice. They understood the assignment. This is just excellent use of the Game Boy. Well, Color. Oh, the Game Boy Color has no difference in the sound chip, does it? Maybe it does. Yeah, just about. Okay, that's what I was thinking too, because I can't imagine they would try and do anything different there. Like, I feel like the Game Boy Color was more like, this is the off-the-shelf components we have available now, so that's what we're going to use, kind of like the chips and all the stuff. Yeah, this is great. I really need to mod the Game Boy Color so we have the upgraded screen on it so we can actually explore that library more. It's cool to play it like this, of course, but there's something about holding it in your hand, right, and playing it, so... Yeah, this soundtrack is quite epic. Doing a random thing now, but... sounds boss-like. This is great, yeah. Yeah, no, it's an awesome game. I really want to play it more. I want to play it on the real hardware as well. We'll try a different game here now, but... yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, I'm a sucker for Metroidvanias, and the amount of inspiration you took from Metroid 2 and 3 and everything, it's pretty obvious, and in a good way, so... let's switch to Pyrotoad, because I don't know what that is, but... sorry, for people who hope... oh, a Game Boy Color game, too. I don't know what I was expecting, but there's in fact a Pyrotoad. One day, Pyrotoad was chillin' at his pad, playing his favorite video game, Battle Dudes, when suddenly he had the urge to go out for a night on the pond. But being a frog of style, he wasn't about to head out without his prized Croakley shades. I don't get it. However, to his chagrin, when he opened his accessory drawer to get them, he found it empty, save for a suspicious note which read, "If you ever want to see your Croakleys again, meet me at the Dungeon of Weblock Castle." Nice poster. Wow. That's what I love about modern games for old systems, right? You can have as many inspirations and things like this as you want. So it's like a Castlevania... we're on fire! Oh, okay, so we... oh. Apparently I need to blast those, I couldn't tell that. So you pick up the individual ones like that. Holding jump button increases height, okay. I feel a little spoiled now. The soundtrack isn't quite as epic. They would tell me I'm not very in on the development scene on the Game Boy, so... oh, and I gotta go all the way back. Nice. Somewhat like a puzzle platformer in that sense, because you gotta remember where to do the thing. There we go. Password Pyro. You look at a screen like this, and I love, again, what the color does, because it has such a very distinct look to it, or all the cool colors and everything. Yeah, it's like a puzzle platformer situation here. almost like a little bit of an Amiga style to it. That is true. That's kind of like a joke to write itself, almost. I feel like it almost has to, with as many references are in here. It's almost like, that's why, like I said earlier, I like this bundle, because it is hard to keep up on all the newly developed games for old systems. And I mentioned it before too, but I do love there's so many games on Amiga now, but it's so hard to parse all of them. And there's videos that come out, like here's the new ones. A lot of them are about games in development, which makes it hard to keep up, so. Yeah, that's setting the bar pretty high. Oh. Okay. How do I get through here? Can I shoot that guy? Oh, I can. No, the epicness isn't quite matched, so... Different type of soundtrack. Well, ow. I forget the game we played in the beginning, but that was the perfect type of, like, difficult platformer, because it was... Like, right now, I've failed. Where you had, like, quick retries, single rooms, things like that. Ah, I beat the lightning. Oh, dang it. Well. We live, I've said it a few times now, we do live in the golden era of new games for old systems, right? Because there's just so many being developed. At least I can shoot through there. I mean, I'm kind of YOLOing it here now. Hopefully I'm doing the right thing. There's the key. I gotta wait all the way back. Pressure. Grab that, cause just in case. Scared. Yep. We make it. Whew. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Really has. Ah! Run, Mr. Frog. Interesting. If it's like a NES game, I don't, you know, that's almost obvious because it's a Game Boy Color game, but it has that almost NES vibe to me. Ow. To start me on the halfway point? Yeah, that's nice. Dang it. Do you know any other games in the bundle here that are worth, I mean, all of them are obviously worth checking out, but don't know where I'm going. Frogging my way through here. Oh. There's a one-way. Where do I need this bramble thing? Oh, for the key there. Can I make it through here alive? I can. Whee! Alright. That might be enough of that one. Frog. Pyrotoad hopped and burned his way down to the deepest depths of Castle Weblock's dungeon, but he must have been a little too late, as the thief was nowhere in sight. At a loss, Pirate Toad was about to give up and hop home just when he happened to spot an odd map with a message attached. It read, "If you want to know who I am, first you're going to have to learn about who you really are. Visit each location if you think you can handle the truth. Shady Thief. Next location, Ember Coat Factory." Wow, the whole map and everything. Little NES Batman vibes here. Or Boca Retro Games. Let's check out Karaoke Cowboy then. Hero Cowboy? Maybe I meant, or, yeah, never mind. It's a good sound when it's loading. Also a Game Boy Color game. We've been on a streak now for picking Game Boy Color games then. But yeah, the bundle is a pretty good deal. I mean, considering what you're getting here. And I know it's, you know, a bundle of $30 is still, you know, not nothing, but at the same time, you're getting 30 games, so. Nice. I always say I love games that pick a style and really stick with it. Like your game there, it had like a vibe to it, right? Same thing here. Well, Gunsmoke vibes. Wild West, a land of untamed beauty and adventure. But with adventure come many perils. The West is overrun with ruthless and rowdy outlaws. With the most ruthless of all being known as the Ferocious Five. Alright, yeah, it's a cool game. It's up to you, Kiro, to restore peace and justice to the West once more. Yeah, that's true, McBoy. It's a good point. This feels like Alien Hominid a little bit in the art style and everything. But I said the Pirate Toad really reminded me of an NES kind of puzzle game. I don't know why, but it's had an NES vibe to it. Very nice. This is awesome. I just love seeing, you know, community and also developers just spitting out these games. The fact that, you know, you can buy new games for your old system and then they're going to keep being developed, that's just so cool. There's new stuff coming all the time, right? So, okay. Got a Yoshi action. Also great music. Yeah, we played a whole bunch of Game Boy games only earlier, and it's just now that we've been on the streak here. Whoop. Great music. Howdy, partner. I'll share some fire and grub if you'll share some of your cash. I'll fill up your ammo and HP, and you'll respawn here if you die. Take a seat on one yonder rock. Sit by the fire. Cost $10. $10. Sit by the fire, man. Like he's not helping passerbys. He's just. I didn't realize I had a freaking huge gun there. Wow. That's a gun. Oops. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks. This does a little, kind of Capcom, you know, gonna say, yeah, we do, apparently. That's pretty cool. It's got the Rescue Rangers and that kind of Capcom vibe to it, feels like, a little bit from that time. It's great charm here. You're the ammo now. Feels very intuitive play. Maybe a little DuckTales. Oh, the gun is hilarious. Like, I'll never be a game. Oh, what's the money again? Alright, fine. $10, jeez. Helping out a fellow traveler? No, thank you. I'm gonna need some money out of this. At least I'm picking up cash pretty quickly, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's got a nice, like, happy... Dang it. Got him. Yeah, very, very happy, bubbly, whatever. Mm-hmm. I guess so, but geez. I just love it. Oh. I wonder where they got that idea from. Stay here. On the side of the cowboy boot, you can cross spike safely and balance on the top of enemies. Hold A when landing on an enemy to balance extra high. Assist style. Whoa, whoopsie daisy. No, that's my fault. Can't blame the game for that one. Just undeniable charm. Yeah, very, can I make it up there? I don't think so. Oh, I can jump out too at the same time, so... There we go. Can't leave a collectible unpicked up, that just doesn't fly. Sausage. Fine. Yeah. This is not following established best practice or realistic standards for the Wild West. Oh. Kind of rolling with it, but yeah, it's got a great rhythm to it, so. I keep picking out Game Boy Color games, and I kind of want to go back to a regular Game Boy game here soon. Whoops. Ow. Dang, knockback. There we go. Ow, dang it. Knockback got me again. Same place. Once you finish this level here, if I finish the level. Oh, not again. Yeah, clearly was something broken there. Secret ammo. A balloon. Guess that. Oh, okay. Apparently you can die. That's one spicy sausage. Oh, come on. Fifth time's the charm now, maybe? Lost count. The gun is just a fantastic touch. It's way too big for that frog. Almost with the balloons, but... happy things, I guess? Infinite? Oh, man. Rootin' tootin' shootin' time! Alright. And he's making bank on this just every time. Oh, can't shoot the cactus. Oh, missed that. Oh well. Alright. Fantastic game. I probably want to play through as well. Great charm to it. Is our boss? Okay, maybe we should fight the boss Handheld then. Nice, What a tarnation! The desert ain't big enough for the two of us. I'll roll you flat. Rollin' Rick! Alright, fair enough. Oh, can't jump on him. It's got a pattern. Or sort of. I keep forgetting we're playing on like the Game Boy. Like it's still pixels are small and everything, but it feels more NES style. Probably because of that kind of Capcom. What a gun! Great style in this game. Why is there no pants? The Rollin' Rick brought to justice. Hero Cowboy continues his quest across the West. What dangerous desperados await our hero next? Alright. That's fantastic. Let's see if we can find a, maybe another one. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Ticket Racing 2. I think I read on this one, this is like a racing management game, so we'll check it out real quick, but... Made in GB Studio. Just, if you take advantage or use the sound chip in these things right, it's just great. Pseudo racing management game. No, let's go for it. Take it racing. Oh, like a beetle. Is there anything else better? A mini, we'll do that then. Oh. Take it racing. Class D. Okay. Let's see. How do I actually start the race? Maybe I should have done the thing. There we go. Yes. Three sections in each lap. To begin in position 5. Great music. Oh, I see. So you're just making choices. Position 4. That's for fuel. Up on the fuel. Say anything about tire? With hard tires. Your best lap. 2 laps remaining. Oh, crashed. Alright, moved up to position 3. Alright. I got plenty of fuel, so... This is just a management game. Now we're gonna go hard. Full speed ahead. This lap. This is the final lap. I don't know what all these things mean, but they're probably good. Go hard. Over soon? We have position 2. Alright. New best lap. $500. Alright, well, I don't think it's a game we need to play that long, but it looks like a cool thing to have on the go. This is a management game, right? So. Cool idea. Maybe not one we're going to play right now. Ruby and Rusty. Game Boy Color game again. Well, we did one Game Boy game there real quick, and then we're back to Game Boy Color. Said it multiple times now, but just the fact that this is a bundle and it's all ready for you, don't have to like curate it or anything like that. Just play. There wasn't an Oakland game earlier here. Ruby and Rusty save the crows. It's like a storybook. Story. One time, there were 2 vegetables named Ruby and Rusty. That's your good thing. Stopping by. Go get some rest. Pretty late there. They were very good friends with the crows. They were also friends with the garden scarecrow, and they all lived happily together on the farm. But one Halloween, Ma and Pa dressed the scarecrows up. They gave her a funny witch costume, but then she started scaring the crows too hard. Well, the crows got scared and flew away to hide. While Ruby and Rusty won't stand for anyone being mean to their friends, not even their other friends. Let's go. So they've gone on an adventure to save the crows. Got a little Mario 2 action going on here. Pretty simple, like, platformer. Grab onions. Start at the farmhouse, honey. Yeah, it feels like a... Oops, I was supposed to not... get hit by that. Falling a little fast, but otherwise it's very charming. Pretty easy too, and well, kid focused, I suppose. We're all children at heart, so yes, perfect. Go to the forest, why not? Oops. Uh-oh. Lost the life. I'm getting all into the games now. Away, Cloud. Oh, music in ouch. Oh, man. Yeah, a little soft lock there almost for a second. Ah, dang it. Alright, well. Maybe not the game for me, but it's still really cool. I kind of want to find a regular... let's try this one. I think this one is from Thalamus. The Roadcraft we played on Amiga a couple times. Remember right? Yeah. If those remember, we played Roadcraft, like the Dungeon Crawler thing on Amiga. Say, under like maybe challenging platformer. I picked the right ones, I guess. Good music though. Very charming. Oops, apparently you died touching that thing. Dead Dave, okay. No pressure. So... grappling hook. Dang it. Apparently, well, the load time is a little long. Oh, it took us all back to wherever we are now. This also has a little bit of an Amiga vibe to it. Oh, oh. Okay. They all exploded. Sweet. Guess I should have seen what you do to kill these guys. Can't jump on them, can I? Oh. Dave had spats. Oh, I have bombs. Okay. Whoa. Some serious bomb action, too. That will help. Oh, dang it. Oh. Alright, well, that probably like a red description on this game or something. We are randomizing where I'm... Serious, Oh, dang. Goodness. Everything kills you here. It's all Rick Dangerous vibe to it. I'm not sure if the levels are randomized or something. It seemed like... Boom. Man. Wow. I'm not good at this game, apparently. But it feels like a good, you know, portable game, if you will. Good choice on the color, as it were. Like that. Yeah, I know. Better, called ES or whatever. Oh. It seems like it lets you be a little creative in how you approach. Here, Betty. Gotcha. Alright, we're getting the hang of it now, so... Find Dave's PSP. Is that what we're trying to find? Oh, we can slide. I don't know. It'd be a bad time to find out, but... It must be randomized, because it has... I don't have any bombs here. Oh, I'm out of bombs. Plus, you could run out of bombs. That's a problem. I guess a Spelunky is probably the closest thing to that here. Oh. Hmm. Guy's just not leaving here. Did I just jump on him? Oh, we can't jump on him. Okay. I didn't think so. Take that. Alright, it makes a little more sense now. I'm getting used to the controls. Brutal jumping too. I think you're like can jump up, I think, through the... I'm gonna jump on the bat though. Can. I love the little gory animation that's happening there, yeah. Yeah, it definitely wears its Spelunky inspiration on the sleeve, so... There's some bombs there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Quite creative with the use of the art. Now that I'm getting a hang of it. I gotta load up these on the actual Game Boy and play them, so... They've discovered a new system. Find 50 coins to unlock this portal. Yeah. Where? Hey, I totally jumped on you. Dang it, I totally jumped on you. I gotta clip through it. I'll blame the game. Like this shows you how many dead Daves there are. Randomize back. Have to keep my items, I guess, but... Dang it, I missed him. Oh, splatted him. You can be pretty creative where you go then, considering it's everything just kind of randomized, I guess. Must be, right? I haven't seen the same level twice yet, so... That's pretty brutal. Splat. Oh, I was gonna get the last one, but well. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I know Thalamus is like a, you know, professional studio, whatever, so... The thing I found difficult almost is like, you want to almost buy the physical for any of them to have it, but it gets expensive real fast if you're gonna, you know, collect all of them. Splat. Brutal. Fatality. Oops. It fatality me. Dang it. Alright. Let me check out another... I want to try to find a, regular... Glory Hunters? Did we do that one? The Game Boy game, okay. See what that's about. I know there's some games in here that are more, like, story-driven and, like, almost, like, emotional stuff. I want to avoid them, but... Mostly because the feel of the stream or whatever. Not that I'm opposed to any, well, it's pretty, games that rely on story or sappy things or whatever, but I'm going to play half the Game Boy games. I do really want to put the, oh, Majora's Mask action here. I do really want to put all these on the flash card and try them on real systems, so. Easy, please. Alright. Oh, nice. It tells you what the difficulty does. Cool. Oh, a long time ago, a war between many gods took place on this land. Their descendants marched down to conquer the world, and a war lasted for a millennia. Bummer. Heroes rose up to fight. Bathed in glory, their names became legend, and their feats always remembered. Eventually, all the gods slumbered, allowing the races of the land to finally find peace. Now, whenever disaster strikes, heroes would emerge, seeking glory, imploring the gods for aid by awakening one of their vessels. Rice Hunter, wake up one of the vessels, so they stop the impending doom. Pressure? Got some immediate, like, Legend of Mana vibes here now. Rice Hunter. Rise from your grave. Ooh, oh yeah. Nice, yeah, it's literally like... See that you have awakened. Welcome to Glorianta, a world that hungers for glory. See that guard over there? Everyone calls them the Glory Knights. They are nothing but shells of armor, containing inglorious souls. So there's a lot of glory in this. That await redemption by serving a sole purpose, feeding on the glory they could not achieve in life. In this land, the gods shall award glory points, or GPs for short, to anyone who accomplishes a glorious feat. Well, like glory here, yeah. Those who seek these feats are called Glory Hunters. For all credits. To earn the favor of the Glory Knights, you must pay them with glory points, and the path ahead you shall be unlocked. Go on, young one. Seek the glory, and become a glory hunter. You find glory on your quest. I think the word glory has lost all meaning now. Pay 1 GP. You don't have any enough GP. Oh, Jim lame. Where do I find GPs then? Did I earn glory points by cutting down a bush? Sweet. I'm a glorious bushfighter. That one has a sword. Please, please, we need your help. My little sis got kidnapped by monsters. You can easily defeat them with that sword. Oh, please, follow me. Hang on, is there glory involved? Not loot. Okay. Really. Shrub shredded, 10 bushes. Oh, that guy's dead. It's ominous here. The controls are a little slippery. It doesn't seem like it's allowing you to, I don't know how to describe it, but it feels a little slippery. Is it gone? Thank you very much. Good night. You take me to my sister, please. I promise I won't play around here anymore. Hey, where's the glory? Thanks again. You're quite the hero. Before any of this happened, we were headed to the Fair of Glory. Right now, it's open to everyone. Great leaders are in search of a new hunter, and you might have what it takes to be one. Shows them, they must be selecting someone already. Let's rush there to nominate you. Nah, not at all. The council rules in favor of Glory. Now, Sir Harling Zeke, the Harbinger, become the new Glory Hunter. I don't like Glory. Who said that? In hope, we pray that with his help, one of the gods' vessels shall awaken and aid us in this hour of need. Wait! I am oozing with glory. I found a candidate. Let him through. Give us your name, young one. Generic protagonist, Bob. Enough of the charade. Oh, wasn't allowed to. Only the worthy, the glorious, shall present a name to the council. They have already appointed me as their champion. They kind of did, to be fair. I'll allow it. I challenge you, nameless knight, to a glorious joust and the weight of Sir Harling's name. Oh, okay, we're going real quick here now. Grab, do not grab. Hold on to time. Okay. Okay, no pressure. What? I don't understand. I can't do anything. I think you're supposed to do something, but it's like nothing is doing anything. I don't understand. I don't know. Well, is it just automatic? Like, oh, two. Not even close. Yeah, no, I'm not. Will this nameless knight become a true contender? I'll admit I've become curious. It'll be fun to see it until our next encounter. Hunter gloriously disappeared. Well, Sir Harling made an interesting proposition. All those in favor of having two glory hunters say aye. 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 Council has spoken. They'll allow it. There shall be two glory hunters attempting to awaken one of the gods. There's lots of jokes with glory in here. And help Glorianta avoid destruction. Go on, hunters. Let glory bless your path. It's like imagine like Legend of Mana and stuff just said mana every third word. I know it's glory hunters, but my goodness. Alright, can we go glory hunt now? We can do your squats. Rest my sword. Can we just run around and glory hunt some stuff? The Elder is waiting for you in Rula. You should go talk to him first. Yeah. I mean, it's very Legend of Mana, right? Extremely. Final Fantasy Legend or whatever it's called. Got a perfect bush leaf. Alright. Pay 2 GPs. You don't have enough GPs. Oh, lame. didn't even get to name my character. I did like that it just interrupted you from naming it, so that was a nice touch. Interrupting the trope, as it were. Well, there's a lot of stuff here. Relic. There's a map. Okay. Yeah, so I keep going like more diagonal or moving directions I'm not planning on because the controls are that slippery. Leaf Liberator, 20 bushes. That was glory. My boy. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Oh, keep going like diagonally. Ooh, this looks promising. Let's go in here and glory hunt. Oh. I cannot understand the language. Is it about glory? That is about glory. Glory to all. All glory to the Hypnotoad. Leaf Swiper, 25 plane. I feel like I'm getting those achievements a little too fast there, whatever those are. Getting any GP? No. List. Eats. There's a lot of complex systems in this game here. DP3, so now I can go and... Oops, stop moving diagonal. Go and pay off that knight there so I can pay for some glory. I'm like making fun of this now, but it's still an impressive game. I mean, very Rula. Named after the goddess Rula. Well, that makes sense. This town is considered by some to be the beating heart of Glorianta. It's home to the Rufferim. Along its main entrance, hunters embark on the path of glory when anointed as glory hunters. Statues immortalize old hunters, praise its entrance. The city where the echoes of past heroes resonate become the sacred ground where many are reborn as hunters during the Age of Glory. Congratulations on becoming an official hunter. Welcome to Rula. I am the town's elder. Behind you, you can find the Hunter's Call board. Think of it as a list of points of interest. Every town is different. You should check the boards to know what to expect in your visit, or to look in each town. Just for this time, to aid you in your quest, finish them all and come talk to me. I'll reward you with 5 glory points. May glory bless your path, hunter. Gotta wait for him to walk off. So that was the list of things you have to accomplish. So it's like a learn where everything is, fetch quest kind of thing. Guy just sleeping here. You got too much dragon milk. The warning on the bar signs was taken seriously. Boy, I'm getting tired, I think so. Alright, this is a really cool game too, man. Time to call it here. 11 o'clock my time here, so we might call it good there. Let's switch to the Lo-Fi Beats one. This is a music thing. We'll switch to this one here as we wrap up, but nice. What I was playing when the video started, but it's like a music cart basically. Yeah, said it multiple times now too, but I just love new games for all systems. I think that's awesome. There's so many to pick from now anymore, which again, this bundle is really nice. So I think it's on itch.io for a couple more days, and pick it up as $30. And like we saw, we only done like maybe a third of the games. If you've done that, there's a lot in there that we haven't played tonight, and some of the games are really big, like you can tell. Yeah, some of them were like you can finish pretty quickly, but others are pretty substantial. A lot of game time in there. So thanks, especially for everyone who was a developer or publisher or producer, anything of this bundle and joined in tonight. That was awesome. So thank you very much to Mr. T-Stickholes4638 for all your insight, and also stop by. Yeah, super great bundle. I'm going to have to put all this on my flash card. and definitely try them out on my real hardware, as it were. So, yeah, thanks, Wave Games, for stopping by, or Rick, as it were. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do variety stream. I just stream random things pretty much every week. But yeah, I saw this bundle, and I gotta get this bundle, so let's play it. So, yeah. Thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out. Hope to see you next week. If not else, I will catch you online. So, getting tired of slurring my words. All right, thanks so much, everyone. I'll see you next time. Have a good night.